first off, how is everyone today? Are you good? You can give me thumbs up, thumbs down. A good. Oh, tired. We've got multiple tired people. Okay. How many of you feel tired? Raise your hand if you're feeling tired. Oh my god, what the heck? What? This is my earliest class that I've ever done. What are you doing? So, okay. We could do some working. Okay, well, we could do some stretches. Okay, let's do some stretches. Start with your hands out. Go in little circles. Oh, yeah. Loosen those shoulders. Loosen those shoulders. Get your arm linked with your other arm. Do a stretch to the side. Feel that in your back. Switch sides. Oh, that's nice. Big stretch up like you just woke up in the morning. And touch your toes and or knees. I can't really touch my toes, so it's no shame. Okay. And then wiggle. Yeah. Okay, no one gets to complain now. Or drink some coffee. Get some coffee. I have mine. Actually, I've been trying these new things that are like electrolytes with caffeine in them for your water, because I don't drink enough water. So maybe get some of those. We can compare. They're pretty good. Anyways, well, I'm glad you're doing good, even if you're feeling a little tired. Thank you for coming, even if you're not at your top. That's very nice. It's really good to see you all. Also a quick question. Who all, so now my foot, oh, okay. My foot is my, okay, hold on. I need to fix this. Hold on. Don't look at me. There we go. Just don't look. What happened? What the heck? You know what? It's the one day. My foot did have a question. It's the one day that I accidentally turned on my full body before my index, and I thought, you know what? I'm sure it's no big deal. Because when I was using your computer, Poe, I told you to do that, and then you're like, it doesn't make a difference. And so I was like, well, then I guess he's right. But I guess you're wrong, because it did make a difference.
I have no words.
It's all your fault.
I have no words.
And she crashed. Happy birthday!
I blame myself, I guess. I guess it's my fault, everyone. I apologize.
Paul, this is all your fault.
On behalf of
Yes,
Jenny,
it is.
I apologize. It's my fault.
It's your
it's
fault.
My fault.
It's all your fault.
I told
It's all
Jenny
your
that
fault.
the PC would be fine. You can turn on your equipment whenever you need. Well, no order is needed, but evidently
He or he-ha is now the teacher.
Here's a good ASL sign for you to learn. There you go. How about that one?
Isn't that like I feel like that's like the train has left. What's that?
Such shame.
Oh, shame. What is it? No. Is it 2 fingers out and an index
One
out,
finger.
or one?
Yeah,
One,
like
okay.
everyone used
Good to
that like
know.
even in grade
Good to know. Let me
school. Like
just- let me just-
shame.
You need to go and down there and release the controller.
Shame.
I feel this happens to me every time. Anything goes wrong, it's like, it's Poe. Even when I'm not on
Okay,
quest.
so little Poe's gonna teach us ASL.
Perfect.
All right, little Poe.
Oh,
Let's go.
crikey.
Go
You know,
on.
I do remember some Halloween
Go on.
signs. I think I remember witch. Go
Halloween.
figure out.
Witch. Yeah.
Witch. And then I think, isn't zombie just...
Zombie.
Is that really
Yeah.
terrible? I think it's just straight out.
Wait, is she teaching Halloween signs?
I think
Think-
monsters
yeah,
are
yeah.
like that.
It's Halloween.
I see.
It's Halloween. Spooky.
Yeah.
Do you know
I
Monster?
did that class with
Halloween?
Monster is like
this,
can't
kind of like you have
remember.
claws.
Like that.
Claws, like you're kind of like
hands
scaring
out.
someone, like that.
Oh, okay.
Which one was it with the Bentley then?
Can you, Poe?
I know what you're talking
Can
about.
you
It was like
please
It was like
take,
this.
Presentation.
I think I don't
We
remember
can't
what it
see
was
you
though.
over there. Please take
Monsters is
presentation.
either with Benvy or with Chloe.
Ken.
I don't remember.
oh, this one's great.
I'm
on the
not
stage.
teaching Cardon.
I cannot remember what that sign
I'm
was.
not taking the stage.
I mean, we
see
saw
you.
them
I
like
can
2 weeks
I
ago
can
with
do a little Halloween. Jenny
with
is
Starbun,
yeah.
yeah, and Zaid.
me
was
check
it
this
Starbun
one.
or Crow? I don't remember. Yeah, but it was.
Hold on.
I thought it was Starbun
Yeah, it
and
was
Zaid.
Starbun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jenny has joined the instance. Oh
Wait,
boy.
what's
There you go.
happening? I
Oh.
go away for like 2 seconds and you're all up. What is happening? What is
Literally
happening?
the teacher.
Get down.
Caramel Bronson is happening.
Oh my god. You guys.
Sorry, I gave you
Okay.
bad advice.
Well, what I was going to say before my computer interrupted me is please change into optimized avatars for that reason. But now it's a little too late. But so, yeah, please don't use, I don't want to see any red, no poor avatars, no very poor, please, please, please. I totally understand if it's your main avatar and you love feeling in your own skin. However, it is hard for people who have a terrible computer, apparently. Okay. I think I might have to turn my safety up at this point. Oh, my life. So hard. I don't know what's been going on. Use this shield level. Here we go. Is that gonna help? Hey, it helped. Okay. Sorry if I had to hide your avatar. But it's just gonna not only help me, it also helps everyone around you who maybe don't have the best computer. And also, you know, it might help people focus more just because some avatars are really like flashy and hard to focus if you have somebody with rainbows exploding off of them next to you. So yes, anyways, thank you for that. And also, just some other general rules. We want to keep our microphone muted most of the time, unless I specifically say, like, you can call out, say, like, does anyone have any suggestions? Or if you're asking a question, it's totally fine for you to turn your mic on. But most of the time, we want to keep it off just because this is such a small space. So even little tiny noises, like drinking water or whatever, it could be pretty loud, and everyone could hear you, and it's pretty distracting. So, yeah, thank you so much for listening, and yeah, let's go. So, let's write down some vocab ideas. This is Halloween signs, if you didn't see my post. So we're going to start off with, I apologize in advance if I spell anything wrong. I might be dyslexic, but I'm not diagnosed. We'll see. Halloween! I think that's right. Witch, as in, like, scary witch. Ghost is Ghoust.
Jenny?
I might be a teacher, but I'm not good at spelling. You can't see the pen.
No.
Just
think
gotta
the
wait
pen
till
will-
a
oh,
moment.
never
and
mind.
then
Oh,
the
wait,
pen
there
will
it goes.
write
Right.
Never mind, thank
afterwards.
you.
Now you can see it? Oh, okay. Cool.
No, you at Ghost. No, you at Ghost.
Goose.
Shut up! I suck at spelling!
I am the grandma ghost.
Candy. Trick. Let me know if this is illegible as well. Trick or treat. Werewolf is W-E-R-E, right? Okay.
W-E-R-E, yes.
Werewolf. I also have a hard time pronouncing wolf because I have tongue-tie syndrome. I'm just a mess.
The pen is, like, permanently on.
Yeah. I had the
What?
same as
Oh,
August.
there it goes. What the
Oh,
fuck?
and
Like I
it's-
said, the pen is just going to lag for
There you
about
go.
30 seconds. Just
Keep
in case.
going.
Just be
Pen is back
patient. Just be patient.
Look, you messed
Okay.
up, Missy. It's fine now.
Shut up, August!
Costume. Skeleton. Spider. Blood.
Zombie?
Okay. Okay. Scary. Or spooky. Same thing. Okay, no more. We'll start with that. We'll get there. Hold on. I don't want to overwhelm you. We'll take it step by step. Okay. Can you all see it? Okay, cool. Okay, first and foremost, this is the most important one. Halloween. So when you think of Halloween, you think of costumes and masks. mask. So you're going to have open hands, showing your hands in front of your eyes, turning back around the side of your head like you have a Halloween mask. A Halloween mask. You can also use H hands for Halloween. So H for Halloween, like this, Halloween. Or you could do open hands, Halloween. So in real life, if we're doing H, my fingers are very close together, just like if you have an index, right? If you don't have an index, it's okay to use a peace sign. I know that the fingers are a bit more spread apart. Either way works. So Halloween. Nice. And then witch. There's two ways to sign this. Both ways use X fingers. X, which is a bent finger. If you don't have index, you can go ahead and just use a normal pointer finger. But in real life, or if you have an index, we're going to use a bent. So you can either do one-handed, take your X finger and go out like a long witch's nose. You know that classic green witch with a long pointy nose like that? Yep, so use X hand and go out, or you can use two X hands and connect like this motion. Connect. So we're starting with it on our face, connecting downwards, the two tips of our fingers touching. So witch. And then ghost without a U, ghost. If you have index, or if you are signing in real life, you're going to be doing an eight hand, which is a middle finger connecting with the thumb. The tips of the fingers are touching. If you don't have index, you can either do a fist or a rock and roll hand, whatever you'd like. And what we're going to do is we're going to have, this is the ghost's butt. This is a ghost butt. And this is the ghost head. And the ghost head is on top of the butt. And then it goes up. Because ghosts are so spooky scary that they can stretch their body and woo, wiggle. So I'll make it a little bit slower for you. They're together, and then I'm pulling up and making a wiggle motion like a spooky, scary ghost. Ooh. This is also how you sign so many other things. This is how you sign spirit. This is also how you sign soul or spirit. So it doesn't have to be necessarily scary. If you could say you feel really inspired, you can feel it in your soul, right? Same sign. Awesome. Candy! The best part, okay? So what happens, who can tell me what happens if you eat way too much candy? What's gonna happen? Your tooth hurts. Your tooth is gonna get hurt. So you're gonna take your pointer finger, you're gonna push into your cheek and show me where that tooth is hurting. It's your molar. Oh no. So in real life, you wanna actually, your fingertip is actually going into your cheek. So not like this, not up here, not down here. It's in your cheek. You're touching your cheek. Yep, and then you're going to do a twisting motion. I know some avatars don't let you touch your cheek, but it's just important to keep that in mind. Twisting motion like this, because this is how you sign hurt, okay? So you can remember your tooth hurts. I like to think that deaf parents made this sign to like reprimand, like, hey, if you eat too much candy, your tooth's gonna hurt. They're trying to like instill that into little children's minds. I don't think it worked, but you know. Okay. Trick or treat. What do? What is trick or treating? You're knocking on everyone's doors and you're showing your open bag of candy. I want you to put candy in my bag. So knock, 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 knock. Candy, please. So imagine a bunch of doors in front of you, opening your bag for each door. Candy, please. Knock, 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 candy. Nice. Werewolf. Who can tell me another way of saying werewolf? What's it? It's two words. There's another way of saying it. What? No, who can tell? Yes, that is another way. Okay, well, some older books describe it as a wolf man. Wolf man. Right? So sign for werewolf. Some people can sign wolf. This is how you sign wolf. Wolf, like the snout. Wolf, and then man. Man, wolf man. And then, yes, you're correct. Also, some people sign wolf monster. This is how you sign monster. Monster. Yeah, Merc, do you actually mind coming up real quick to show your hand shape? Sorry, I don't mean to call you out. So you're going to be using a claw hand shape. If Merc wants to show the class, this is a claw hand shape. You see how each of the fingers are bent, including the thumbs, and it looks like a claw, like a monster's claw. So in real life, yep, you're going to be using this claw, but you can just use a relaxed hand in game. Yep, perfect. Thank you. Yeah. Some people either kind of do like a pouncing motion, like a monster is about to grab onto you. Some people do more like a back and forth, like this. So it's up to you. I've always gone forward, like this. Okay, so werewolf is either wolf man or wolf monster. Not furry, that's a different sign. Costume! Who remembers from my classifier class how we represent a person? How we represent a human being standing? Yes, we have a pointer finger. This represents a person standing because when we're standing, we're straight lines. So this is our person. And then what does a costume do? A costume covers a person so we can't see them. Oh, hold on. My index has been doing this thing where the pointer finger does not extend, and it's super frustrating. Okay, we have our person standing, and then we have a C for costume, and we cover them because it's a costume. You can't see them. You're covering them. Costume. It's really important to have a C hand, not any other hand shape, because that could be confused with different signs. So C hand. Yes. Skeleton. Actually, for skeleton, I want to actually teach bone first. I forgot to write that down. So, does anyone know how to sign bone? Yeah, good. So, in real life, you're going to have two bent X's. So, you have a peace sign, and then you're bending both fingers. It's kind of hard to do in VR, but if you want to do it, you can. It's totally okay to do just normal peace signs. And then you're going to put both your palms towards yourself and tap. Tap. Bone. Good. Bone. But if you are saying skeleton, instead of signing bone out here in front of you, you're going to tap your chest. Tap your chest. So the difference is out here is bone out in front of you, but then skeleton, because skeleton is inside of your body, you're going to be tapping on your body. Does that make sense? Awesome. Did you have a question? Or were you just... No, you weren't. Okay, never mind. Spider! This is arguably the scariest one on this vocabulary list in my humble opinion. Okay, you're gonna have... This is so annoying. Okay, two open hands. Layer them on top of each other and think of both of your hands as the spider's legs. You're creeping and crawling. So on index or in real life, you want to be moving each of your fingers individually. But because if you don't have index, you can just go from open hand to relaxed, open to relaxed, open to relaxed. Yes, perfect. Spiders, spooky, and spider webs. If we want to say spider web, I saw somebody use that emoji. Spider web, you're going to have 2 forehands, so tuck the thumb in. If you don't have index, just use open hands. But with index, you want to tuck them in and make the shape of the spider web. They kind of make like a jagged circle. And your each of these fingers represent the webbing, how they're all, yeah. There you go. Photo for reference. Spider web, spider web, spider. Good. Blood. Who here like cannot stand the sight of blood? Like if you see blood, you feel really faint and you're like gonna pass out. Really? Okay. Oh wow, you poor things. Don't be a nurse. Okay. So blood, imagine you have your hand like this and somebody took a knife and slit the back of your hand. What's gonna happen? There's gonna be blood pouring from the front of your hand. So scary. So if you don't have index, yeah, you can either do what you're doing there is open to relaxed, or you could do just more like this motion, which is like up and down. Yep, this is also acceptable if you don't have index. So you can either do more like trickling, or this, I interpret this as like more like fast flowing blood. So the faster you go, it's like, there's so much blood, right? But if you go really slow, it's like, oh, there was just a few bits of blood. So scary. Yeah, perfect. You got it. And then zombie. Even if you don't know sign language, you can probably guess. How would you describe a zombie? Yes. Zombie. Yeah. Really easy. What? Zombie. Good. Really easy. Scary or spooky or scared, anything like that. So imagine you're walking in a haunted house. So you're clenching your fists. Really tight because you're scared. You have your fists clenched, and then something popped up and scared you. So what do? You pop out really quickly. Oh my gosh! So we're starting with our fists clenched. You're really tense, and then you get scared. So you pop outwards like this. Scared, spooky, scary, anything like that. Nice. Okay, let's do a review and then we'll add some more. First off, Halloween. How do you sign this? Halloween. Yes. Halloween or Halloween. Nice. What about ghost? This one's a little harder. Good. Ghost. What about candy? The real reason everyone loves Halloween. Yes. Candy. You're gonna hurt your teeth if you eat too much candy. Yes. What about trick or treat? Smell my feet. Yes. Knock. Open my bag of candy. Yes, give me candy now. What about bone and skeleton? Just show me both. Bone. Yep. Skeleton. What's the difference? Good. Bone is in front of you. Skeleton on touching your chest. Good. What about blood? Scary blood. Yes, good. Make sure that we're starting with this hand in front of the other, not behind. So the blood is coming from your knuckles, okay? So the hand is going to be trickling in front, not in the back. Good. What about scary or spooky? Yes! Scary, spooky, scared. Horror, also horror. If you want to say you like horror movies, you say scary movies, horror games, scary games, whatever. And then what about witch? Good. Two bent fingers, X hands, either connecting with our other hand or just going out like the long witch's nose. Good. Okay. Let's do a few more then, shall we? We already learned monster. That was somebody's suggestion.
Psycho.
Okay. Frankenstein? Nobody can judge me if I spelled that wrong, because that's the hard word.
Frankenstein's monster.
Crazy or psycho? Okay, good. That's a nice one. Pumpkin. Let's also learn fall or autumn. Vampire, that's a good one. Fall slash autumn. Ooh, intense. Autumn. Wait, sorry, what was the one before knife? Vampire.
Vampire.
You can add the clown as well.
Sure. Vampire, knife, clown.
Alien?
Cool. Yeah, let's do alien.
I ain't never
Crow?
seen. Oh right, yeah, costume outfits.
What about haunted house?
You spelled alien wrong.
Shut up. I don't care.
Pumpkin
It's
patch?
my class.
How about next time
Okay,
you
I'll-
go up there and you write the words and teach?
Yeah.
Okay, I will.
Pumpkin patch I'll teach with pumpkin. There was another one I wanted.
Corn maze.
Corn. I'll teach corn. Why not? Party. I would always have parties when I was like little in my class. That was fun.
Decorate?
Having a party. Decorate is a classifier. It's like you just show you putting things on where you're putting things. So.
Pumpkin
yeah!
spice Latte.
Okay. Thank you. That was a good one.
That's just you, PP.
That's just you. Did you hear that Starbucks is they're not gonna make almond croissants anymore? Like they're stopping selling them, and I'm so sad because that was my favorite thing.
Oh, why, right?
That was my favorite. No,
Because no one eats them.
no, I do.
Only you.
I
You're
do.
the only person.
Jenny's not
You
real.
single-handedly
No,
have
she's got
kept
a
them in
point.
business.
Everyone just has pumpkin spice.
Whatever.
It's a Halloween
That's not
prank.
true. I have
I
a
hope it's
peppermint
not.
mocha.
Okay.
Ow.
Christmas.
Frankenstein. When you look at a picture of Frankenstein, usually it's him. Here's his face. Frankenstein's monster, whatever. And he has what? He has two screws or nails or something coming from his neck, right? So you're going to show that by having two pointer fingers and jab them into the sides of your neck because you're Frankenstein. Frankenstein. Yep. Frankenstein. Nice. Crazy or psycho, psychotic. It is literally exactly what you think it is. Show me what you think it is. Yes. You're crazy. You're crazy. People say that even if they don't do sign language, right? You're with your friend, you're talking to somebody, and then they leave, and you're like, she's crazy. She's crazy. The only difference is you could do two hands. You could do crazy like this. Make sure we're doing opposite. Do you see how it's not this. Not this. Yeah, good. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. And if you can also do open hands. I interpret this more like wild or like animalistic. Wild. You're wild. You're absolutely wild. Yep. Open hands. It's really important though, we're not doing outwards. So my palms facing outwards like this, who can tell me what that means? Does anyone know what that means? This is worry. Worry. I'm worrying. I have a lot of worry on my mind. Or don't worry. Don't worry. So if I have my palms outwards, that's worry. So we want to make sure our palms are inwards and closer to our head if we're doing this version. Yep. Good job. And then pumpkin. Who knows, how do you test if the pumpkin is ripe? It's ready to eat.
Thump it.
Yes. You thump it. So you're going to have your fist. This represents a pumpkin. And then you're going to take an 8 hand and flick that pumpkin. Pumpkin. If you don't have index, you're going to do a rock and roll to open. Pumpkin. Yeah. Pumpkin. Okay, don't do that.
I have a question.
Fall. Hold on. I'll get to you in a second. Fall, if you're in America, we call it fall. But if you're anywhere else, you probably call it autumn. So you're going to have your forearm like this, at kind of like a, what is this, like a 45-degree angle, I guess? And then open hand. This is a branch, and here are the leaves falling off the branch. I'll show you from the side. Falling off the branch. Yes. Falling off the branch. Good. Yep, you got it. What's your question, Pee-Pee?
I was gonna ask, is the sign for pumpkins also like the sign for like gourd, right?
Yes. Yes, correct. Either or. Correcto. Vampire. So do you remember how Frankenstein, he has these things on his neck, but what do vampires have? They have the bite mark, the 2 holes on their neck. So we're going to be showing that with a bent X hand, but again, you could just use a peace sign. You're going to bend your 2 fingers and then tap on your neck to show the bite mark. Vampire. Spooky. Yes. Nice. Knife. What do you do when you have a knife? You sharpen it. So imagine you're sharpening your knife. This is like a knife block. And you're sharpen the knife. Yes. This is also the same if you're just describing kitchen utensils. So you can say fork, knife, spoon. You know, this isn't just the scary type of knife. And then clown. We have vampires with things on their necks and Frankensteins with screws, and clowns have a big red nose. So you're gonna have kind of like a relaxed hand, like you're grabbing a ball in your hand, and then you're gonna twist your clown nose on your face. So it's like you have your clown nose in your hand, and you're twisting it on your face. In real life, you'd want to be on your face, but my headset kind of gets in the way. Clown. Good. You can use a fist also if you'd like. Alien. We're just going to make this monster. Aliens, we use it blue. What's the descriptive things about aliens? On the top of their head, they have antenna. So you're going to have 2 pointer fingers, and then wiggle your pointer fingers above your head like your antenna. Yeah? You're aliens. You guys look... Wait, hold that pose. You guys look so cute. Some of you are blocked, but you look really, really cute. Hold on. Wait, almost done. Hold on. Yay! Cute. Okay, sorry, I just had to get that photo. I realized, like, I could just tell you whatever the sign is, and you guys would all do it. I'm like, the next sign, like, wait, where's the next sign? Yeah, haunted house. This is how you sign haunted house. You just, yep, like this. Yep, everyone, you gotta do it. You gotta do it. Yeah, Steffi, yeah. A+ for Steffi, A+ for Poe. You all failed. I'm kidding. Sorry, I let the power get to my head. I'm sorry. The actual sign for haunted house. Do you remember how we signed monster? Monster? Yes. So you can say monster house, the size sign house. You do the roof and the walls. You could also sign scary house. Or you can sign spirit or ghost house, whatever you prefer. Yep. So scary house, ghost house, or monster house. Either work. It's corn. I can't imagine a mere beautiful thing. Okay, sorry, I had to. You're gonna have a pointer finger that represents your corn on the cob, and you're gonna go take a bite out of that corn. Nom nom nom. You're taking a bite, so you're twisting, showing the corn cob twisting, because there's so many pieces to eat. Corn cob, yummy. And also, if you want to say candy corn, candy corn. Good. What about Party. I'm gonna go to a Halloween party. Yes. P. P for party. So you're gonna have the letter P, and then you go. What do you do at a party? You dance. So go back and forth. Party. Nice. And then finally, mummy. Mummy. What's the defining factor of mummies? They tend to sit in their coffin with their arms like this. They have their arms like this. So imagine you're sitting in a coffin and you're dead. You have your open hands on your chest. Yes. Oh, A+ for Merc standing so still. I actually thought you were dead. Good job. Somebody check, make sure Merc's breathing. Okay, we're good. We're good. Yeah, there we go. Mummy. Nice. Okay, let's do a quick review. Frankenstein. Show me our Frankenstein. Yes, Frankenstein. What about vampire? Vampire. Yes. Vampire. Vampire. What about alien? Alien. Yes. Alien. What about mummy? Yes. Mummy. There you go. You got it. Okay. Pumpkin. Pumpkin. Gotta make sure that pumpkin is ripe. Yeah. You have a fist. And you're flicking it to make sure it's right. And what about autumn or fall? Yeah, yeah. Either you can do either hand, whatever is more comfortable for you. Yep. Good job. And oh wait, we forgot. Clown. What about clown? What about clown? Yeah, clown. Show that red nose. Red nose. And party. Party. Yep, make sure they're pointed down. P for party. P for party. Yay! You did it! Awesome. Okay, do you guys have any questions? It could be about Halloween signs or it could be about anything. Yeah? Wait, huh?
What's a witch's favorite class?
Oh, what? Spelling. Oh, I guess I'm not a witch.
Boo.
Okay, yes.
How do you say maze?
Maze, as in M-A.
Still wants to know how to say corn maze. God
I
damn it.
just want to say. I just want to say.
I've just seen that finger spelled. I don't know if there is a different sign. I personally have only ever finger spelled that. But maybe we could Google it after class. I don't want to say there isn't a sign, but personally I've always finger spelled. Good question. Any other questions? Like I said, doesn't have to be Halloween related. Yes. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Right. Uh-huh. You forgot the sign that's similar to thank you? It has two meanings. Yeah, you're just not sure which one it was. It was similar to good or thank you? Uh-huh. You're trying to remember what the other meaning for good was. Okay.
I think they mean the meaning of bad. Good and bad.
Yeah, this is bad? Or, okay. Okay, why don't we talk about it after class? Why don't we talk about it? Like, we'll take our photo and then you come up to me and then we'll figure it out. Because I think I'm trying to understand what you're saying, but I think it might take me a few minutes to get there. But yes, don't let me forget. Talk to me after class. Okay, any other questions? at all. Yes. Lichen? Oh, I don't know what that is. Is that a type of monster?
It's like the same thing.
Oh, okay, yeah, I would just say wolf man. Yeah, if it's the same as if it's very similar to werewolf, I'd say either wolf monster or wolf man. Yeah, I've never heard that term before. Cool. Good question.
Lycanthropy.
Oh,
That's what the disease for werewolves is.
whoa, crazy. Any other questions?
I've got one.
Okay, yes, and then we'll go take a picture.
Well, how do you sign makeup if you're complimenting someone's Halloween makeup?
Makeup is, imagine, so it's like a Mamma Mia hand, flat O, and then you're doing your blush. So you're like dab 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 dab, maybe on the top of your eyes as well, just on your face. But make sure it's not tap tap on either sides of your left, because that's flour. So it's kind of all over your face. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, that's makeup. Yeah, just like that. That's definitely how you put makeup on. Yes. Okay. Awesome. Let's take a photo.